Hi, you guys. It's me again. I'm here to talk to you guys about when people sit there and ask you, well, if you have this, you know, mental disorder, then how come I don't see it or how come I don't show it? Well, for someone who goes through it, I call it a mask. Um, some people might call it two-faced or whatever. Um, it's where you hide everything that you're feeling to put on a brave face to try to get through whatever you're going through. Like for me, when I go to school 2 days a week with my support system, my support group, when I have to go to my class alone, or not even just that, going to class in general, I have to put this brave face on. And sometimes it's the complete opposite of how I'm actually feeling. Like if I'm really bad and I need to be really okay, I'll be laughing and like, oh, everything's great. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw you. Oh my, how have you been? Oh my God, that's so great. And really inside, it's like, oh my God, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Like I just, like it, like kind of like that. And it is like that for school too. You know, you have to be okay. You have to be focused in writing and whatever for college, or maybe you're in high school or something, and you have to put on that brave face to get through it, so people don't ask you constantly, well, are you okay? Well, what's wrong? You know, are you whatever? It gets to the point, like, if someone sits there and goes, oh, Haley, you look tired. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm so exhausted, which that is true. I am exhausted. I don't sleep. I have horrific nightmares. And so the sleep that I get is tossing and turning and tossing and turning and waking up and being in a panic or waking up in a depression or kind of like that. But I don't get true sleep. You know, like everybody gets, deep sleep. I don't get that. Most of the time I get REM sleep, which is where I'm on that very top layer of sleep, and it's not fun. And so they'll ask you, oh, Haley, you look like you're sick. Yeah, I'm not feeling the greatest, whatever. And it's because you don't want to sit there and be like, listen, my mental health is not all okay and whatever, because you don't want to sit there and express all that information or that business, because to you it's personal, it's private. I've been living with this for a very long time now. I've been diagnosed a little over a year now, but they can tell that I've had this since I was younger. And so, dealing with that constant battle, you know how to kind of put on this face so you don't get asked all those questions and stuff like that. And it's exhausting in itself. Your anxiety and all this is exhausting and stuff. And oh wait, now I remember what I was talking about. I'm sorry. It's taken me just this long for me to start talking about it. So if you guys, aren't ready to talk about it, and you are used to putting on that brave face, you don't know how to, or you think it's wrong or whatever, you need that little boost, you're not the only one who puts on that brave face. You're really not. There's a lot of us who do it. I've actually talked to some support groups, and they have mentioned the same thing of putting on that brave face when deep inside you're a complete and utter wreck, and if everybody saw you, they would be like, oh my God, what's wrong? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need a doctor? Do you need whatever? Because you're freaking out so bad that whatever. Like right now, when I do these videos, or if I sit there and I talk about, my mental illness, I put on this face like I'm okay with it. I'm not. I don't like it. I really don't. Living with this is hard, and I really would not wish this on my worst enemy. They sit there and say we're survivors. you know, from the traumatic event that we've gone through and whatever, a death in the family, a car accident, being robbed, being mugged, being sexually assaulted, being, I guess you could say kidnapped, or I don't know, whatever your trauma was, or, yeah, whatever your trauma was, you know, they say we're survivors, but, you know, you feel like more like you're suffering. You know, you survived this trauma, but every day you suffer. And, you know, sometimes you have good days where you can go out and you can do things and, you know, your anxiety's not that bad. Or some days you're so bad that leaving the bed to go to the bathroom, you're straight up sobbing and having horrific panic attacks, which I only say because those are my bad days. You know, it sucks and it's hard, and it, you know, they say it's going to get easier, and it's always the people that sit there and don't truly understand what you're going through sit there and tell you it's going to get easier. You just got to keep trying, you know. What do you think we're doing? Like, seriously, what do you think we're doing? You don't think we're trying? We're trying our hardest. And that's why I'm sitting there and I'm making this video today to let you know that when you put that brave face on, you're strong. You really and truly are. Whether it's, you know, weaker face or if it's the best face you could put on, you're so strong for what you're doing, because there's a lot of people out there who are having really bad days and can't put on that brave face. And the fact that you can, and that you can do it that day, makes you so strong. And for those who can't and are having such a bad day and things are so hard, I'm praying for you. I really am. You know, let me know who you are and I will pray for you, because nobody should have to go through what we go through ever in their life. And the fact that we have to go through this is hard, and very few people truly understand what we go through. They understand what the concept of the label PTSD, but they don't realize that when you have PTSD, you have so much more, because PTSD has affected your brain in such a way that it causes things in a whole bunch of other ways, like I talked about in a previous video. You know, you are strong. No matter what you feel and how bad you are, coming from someone who's going through what you're going through, you are strong. You are very strong. And if you need that support, I'm here for you. So don't forget, you're never alone. And have a great day. And try to be as strong as you can be.